Hello and welcome to the Friday episode of the Menacing Millennials podcast. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
Brent,
Russ?
how was your week?
It's okay. I do have a question for you.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Didn't mean to choke you up about
Yeah,
it.
sorry. I just got a little...
Yeah.
What's your question?
Has your wife ever said something while you were driving that made you wonder if you were driving all right? Okay, here's an example.
Yeah, that's...
We're driving from a hockey game, and I got my whole family plus my mom in the vehicle with me. And I'm listening to a podcast, and they're talking. And out of the blue, I hear my wife ask my mom, do you think we all have our own separate angels? And I'm like, what are you trying to say about my driving? She goes,
Do you need all to have a separate... Are we going to have something happen here? Is that...
I was like, I'm not driving that bad. I think she actually said guardian angels.
Yeah, that's when you specify it like that.
Yeah,
She is definitely calling into question your driving ability.
She's like, hey, Mom, do you think we each have our own guardian angel? And I was like, first of all, I'm barely going over the speed limit. I'm going 72 and a 70. I'm in between the lines. Why are you asking about guardian angels?
Sure, I just woke up from a nap, but that has nothing to do with my driving ability.
Actually, she had just woken up from a nap while I was driving. Like, listen here, lady.
You know what happened in typical wife fashion. She dreamed that you had driven them into a dangerous situation. So upon waking up, it is the same thing as you actually having driven them into a dangerous situation.
Yeah. By default, I did it. It's my fault in her dream.
Yeah, well, anything that happens in a dream is admissible in the court of marriage.
Yeah, well, or even law nowadays. I mean, you'd be like, Your Honor, I had a dream. Enough said, ma'am.
Sir, that's
you're
enough
guilty.
said. We support your appeal there.
Yeah, you're guilty. Life in prison. Wow.
And it's only the one way between the wife to the husband.
Yeah.
It does not flow the other way. Justice is one-sided in that instance.
Yeah, because if I said, I had a dream about you doing X, Y, and Z, she goes, you know I'd never do that. Okay, but all the dreams that you have about me, I would do that? She goes, it was my dreams are very vivid and real.
It felt real.
Yeah. Don't care if it felt real. I didn't do it.
Means nothing.
Yeah. Except for, I never get credit for the dreams where I clean in them. I had a dream.
You do something off the to-do list. You finish the entire to-do list in the dream. No credit. You don't get. She just wakes up and remembers, oh, he didn't actually do that.
Yeah. She doesn't wake up and ever go, I had a dream that you cleaned and I just got the rest. Like, oh, well, I'm trying. Like, I try to clean, and she goes, yeah. No, every dream that she has of me, she's like, you like driving erratically, and then there was like another girl there, and
why were you talking to her? Talking to who? The girl in my dream.
Okay, what was her name?
No.
Doesn't matter. You shouldn't have been talking to her. Oh. Okay. Have a dream about me doing something that you like cleaning the house or fixing something.
Can you have a dream about me having a promotion maybe and then tell my boss?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, so does that work? Boy, you got to get a female boss, right? So they can dream about giving you a promotion. And it's like a little inception here.
Well, I don't know if that would work.
No, because it's only through marriage. It only works through marriage.
That, and I feel like my wife would be like, well, how did you get that promotion or that raise? And then I'd be like, well, because she dreamt it, and she'll be like, Why are you visiting other women in their dreams? And I
Okay, so yeah, we would cut back to the law of the marriage side of it where, yeah, then no, that wouldn't end well, yeah.
yeah, I
Why were you
just
with your boss while she was sleeping? What? I didn't that was not no, that's nothing that what?
oh, yeah. So it just threw me off that she like wakes up from this nap and out of the blue, she's like, "Mom, do you think we all have our own personal guardian angels? Like, are you planning on jumping right now?" Like,
She was she was trying to figure out if there's a way out of the vehicle, tuck and
I
roll
think
sort of thing
so.
where her guardian angel
What?
if it was a shared guardian angel, you're not gonna risk it, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
you don't know if that angel is gonna go with you. The angel A could be on its phone or on his phone or something,
sure, sure,
uh, could be maybe looking another direction or checking out what the kiddos are doing, right? Kids are
exactly.
probably, uh, they're a little bit up on higher on the,
Yeah,
priority chart, right? They're usually getting into trouble and mischief, so the angel's gonna be dedicated to that.
exactly. Yeah, you can't risk it. But if you have
Mm,
your own,
you
uh,
can risk it.
then risk it. Then you got to
Yep.
risk it. Do you think angels sit there on phones in their vapes and not pay attention? Are they kinda like construction workers? They're, like, in the area, but leaning on a lot of stuff?
Just there's 4 of them perched up on a metal, a steel beam that's
What are they, pigeons?
no, like construction workers.
Oh,
That was
yeah,
the
yeah.
image you were painting.
Yeah,
No, just sitting up there. They have
yeah.
all of their thermos cups. They're just
Mm,
watching out like,
yeah.
"Watch where you're going, idiot."
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what an an well, the day in the life of an angel, how about that? That would be a
I
great
mean,
movie.
do you what I don't didn't they have that Touched by an Angel?
Yeah,
Uh,
well, no one asked for the touching.
no, it was no, you couldn't make that TV show today.
No, no, me too.
Uh But I feel like, there's gotta be a newer crop of angels, right? Or do they just use is it just all the same angels that have been out there? I don't do they you
This
gotta
one's
create some more angels, right? You can't just
this one's fresh from the field. Let's get 'em out there.
we all know Michael and Gabriel, like, there's a lot of others, gotta be, but they
Yeah, oh,
gotta
yeah.
have some fresh ones coming in, like, this is our new recruit,
Yeah.
Cadence with a Y. She's vaping on her phone.
Yeah.
Sup.
The archangel Michael's like, "K with a Y, get out of here. Get it
Put
no,
me with
no."
someone with Riz.
Oh my gosh. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I wonder if angels adapt with the times, like, they get all hip with it, and they're like, "Ah, it's cool. We're YOLO, bro." And then my angel's like, "It's yo-yo."
It's you they take on our personalities.
Oh. I hope not, because my angel won't be getting back into heaven.
There would be yours and mine both.
Like,
They'd be they'd be barred.
yeah, like, "Who are you assigned to?" "Oh, him?"
Okay, yeah, so their faces would be up on, like, wanted posters, no
"Not allowed
entry
in."
allowed.
Like, you can stay, like, in heaven, but you're not getting into the gates.
You're
Like,
just
you
in
have to
the
stay outside the
annex.
gates.
You can only stand in the annex.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't take your shoes off, though, so help me.
Don't get comfortable.
That's
My wife's
what
angels like my wife's angels would be like, "She didn't even know I was here. I didn't even have to do anything." "Yeah, you can come in."
of course,
Actually,
yeah.
by
Um,
association, I think maybe my angel might make it if he
mhm.
helps out my wife's angel, right? Because my wife's a saint for dealing with me.
True, same.
Yeah, so, like, maybe my angel could be like, "Hey, I helped out a little bit. I was trying to protect them both. My dude's an idiot, but I was trying to help protect her." And then God's like, "All right, fair enough. Come on."
I would say, is there any consideration for who they have to work with? Like
Ooh.
like, "Oh, you were on those special projects. Yeah, you can come on in. No, we got say no more.
You said Brent. Oh yeah, that was come on.
You
Either
were
that or
all
either either that or like I have like the SWAT team special force angel with me. Like this, this dude's sitting there with a half-eaten cigar. He looks like Wolverine.
you've got like the cleanup squad. Like that's what you've got like
The cleanup squad.
they're just their
Yeah,
job isn't necessarily to protect you, it's to protect everything else from you.
exactly. There you go. Yep. I think that's what I have right there.
Yes. You guys were all assigned to the Menacing Millennials host? Oh, okay, yeah, come on in, boys.
Have a
Thank
drink
you
on us.
thank you for your service.
Here's the highest honor in heaven. It's the blink. There you go. There's your medal.
This is the Library of Congress, Congressional Medal of Honor.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
That's the highest one? Really? Well, ever since Tiberius got Alexander,
Yeah. Mm.
we don't give that one out anymore except to drunks.
Yeah. Yeah. Tiberius is, well, he's not in heaven right now.
Yeah, I just imagine you just have a team,
Yeah,
maybe all on motorcycles,
possibly.
just they're all kitted out in, like, riot gear.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now,
And
again, not to protect you, but to
yeah,
protect the
yeah,
world from you.
yeah, they actually have their shields pointed in at me.
Yeah, they're basically
Oh,
form a wall around you.
yeah, so
A
I
phalanx? Is that a
phalanx?
phalanx wall?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's essentially that's now what I have pictured in my head. Um, so that makes total sense.
Whenever you run into something, you're like, What what was that? There's nothing here."
Exactly.
It was them. They were
Yeah.
just like, "Nope, not today."
They stopped me.
It's like essentially basically they took the guys from 300 and just
Ah,
surrounded them around you there.
there you go. That's why I always get woken up in the middle of the night with, like, sounds in my head. Maybe I'm going schizophrenic. It
Oh,
just
shit, yeah, that might be another that might be a different thing.
sounds like people yelling, but maybe it's just my angels. They're, like, getting
You
pumped up for the next day.
they have a moment to kinda relax a little bit because 'cause you're asleep. So they're partying. They're
Yeah.
they got, like, the kegs out, they're like,
I don't
"Woo!"
but but it's usually around the time my alarm's about to go off, so I think they're
Oh,
getting
so yeah.
yeah.
No, I see what yeah, they're getting pumped up and they're like, "We guys, I
Yep.
don't know if we can make it through today. Whatever comes our way, we
Yeah.
will stay strong."
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, the one head angel is just like, "Angels, what is your job?" And all the other 300 are like, "Ooh," and they're like, "Yeah." And then I wake up and they're like, "Uh-oh, it started."
Basically giving the speech from Lord of the Rings
Oh,
before the charge of the Rohirrim where that ends in death.
but I have that one smarty pants angel that goes, "Freedom!"
He's the one
Yeah.
who took on some of your personality.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
always one. There's always that
There's always
joker in
yeah,
the crowd.
yep, there's always that one. I don't know. It's probably a good thing I'm not in sports anymore. I'd be too much of a smart aleck. Getting all pumped up for the game, and then I'd yell out something completely different than the whole team. Like, "We're gonna do this!
Did you
Yeah!"
not do that before?
No, no, I used to be in unison with my team.
Mm. That
I
actually
actually I
surprises me because I
yeah.
feel like you were always a joker.
I was. Actually, one time well, this isn't a joke or a Joker act, but one time I was getting my teammates pumped up because I played football and, like, I was going around like, "Yeah, yeah," but I didn't have any pads on because I was sitting out, and I grabbed the face mask of my nose tackle, which is a defensive lineman, and I grabbed his mask and I was like, "You ready?" And he's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Let's get him!" And I headbutted him. And I turned around and I was like, huh. And I had like 5 teammates looking at me, and they're like, "Dude, you don't have a helmet on." I'm like, "Yeah, I know that now." I was
Where
like,
were
"I."
your angels?
They're like, "No, no, no, move."
It was actually the one you headbutted was one of your
Yeah,
angels.
probably,
Yeah.
probably.
It's like,
But
I
I was
didn't even see it coming. I didn't know he was going to do that.
that was a surprise to me as well. Yeah, it stunned a couple of my teammates, and needless to say, I was like, "Eh, I won't do that again."
Did it hurt?
It You know what? I don't I like, just for a second, I just like,
You don't
"Wow."
remember? Is that what
Yeah, I may have been concussed. The entire game on the sideline, but
you
I
were
didn't
actually
have
on the bench though, but you were having these visions of you still in the game?
I'm, like, on the ground on my back running.
You're just on the sidelines there.
My mom's cheering for the team, but I think it's for me. Like, "Oh, ma,
Yeah.
oh, well."
You grab, like, the Gatorade bucket and you spike it, like, if you're in the end zone or something.
S Splash the coach. Turns around, "It's the first game of the season, calm down." Ooh,
And
grumpy
there you
pants
are on
right
a
now.
stretcher being taken off.
Oh, yeah. That was my brilliant moment. I think that's when my angels were like, "No, no, no. Let him figure it out."
We're we're gonna need a little bit more help than this, guys.
So they sent a telegram up to heaven. Doot, 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 doot. Oh, yeah. He needs, the angels need a little bit more, help down there in that huddle, 'cause, that dude is not all there. Yeah. I was sitting out and we all huddled up and I just whap. My teammate, like, few of them were like, "Does he know he doesn't have a helmet on?" I mean, he does now.
You're aware
Yeah.
now.
Well, the guy that I did that to too, like the guy that I headbutted, his eyes got huge. He's like, I go, "Yeah, I know now. I know. You're wearing a helmet. I'm not. I got that now."
Just got caught up in the moment. You're passionate. You're a
Yeah, I
passionate
was.
man.
But I feel like now, just because I'm a little bit more of a jokester, like I feel
What?
like I feel like if yeah, I feel like if I was in a like in on a team sport or like in a team sport where we like amped each other up a lot, I'd just say something goofy and they'd be like, you know, "Who we gonna crush?" And everybody would yell the other team's name and I'd be like, "Candy bars. Sorry, I'm hungry."
Forgot what we were here for.
Actually, I was told by one of my son's coaches that he gets pretty intense with the, amping up of the team. Like, they were telling me veins pop, eyes are wide, mouth is open, drool is going everywhere, and I was just like, "Yeah, sounds about right." He
That's my boy.
didn't fall far from that tree because they all, like, again, they all huddle up into a spot around, like, either the net or the bench, and they all get all
He
geared up
breaks out
for
into
the
one of
game.
those haka dance things, the war dance things.
It would be so hard on ice, just ah, ah, because you'd stomp, and if you stomp wrong, boom,
Yeah,
you
you're
don't look so
a
tough.
lot of coordination that you gotta have for that.
Yeah, yeah. Get that haka dance going. Of course, I think I'd be more scared if you could coordinate, like, 12 guys on the ice doing a haka than, like, on the ground.
Anyway, yeah.
"Hey, guys, whoever knows how to do that dance, I wanna see it on ice." So, no, I don't wanna see, like, figure skating on ice. I wanna see you get ready for a hockey game like that.
Disney's Haka on Ice.
They misunderstand it's the Hawk to a girl. No, no.
That Hawk Tuah on ice. Oh, now we have to buy her crypto.
Oh gosh. Man, I hit my chest. That I hurt myself, I think.
Oh, I'm so well. Let me ask you this, Brent. This leads me into this is a great segue into my question for you.
Oh, okay. How often do I hurt myself?
Well, if you hurt yourself and the only doctor available to help you is a doctor of veterinary medicine,
Mm.
would you let them help you?
Oh,
Obviously, more medically qualified than a chiropractor, but that aside, um,
so would I let a vet help me?
yeah, if you need medical attention from hitting your chest,
Yeah, sure.
patting your chest and getting it old, uh, yeah, if your only option, you're on an airplane. Hey, man, doctor here, and this person stands up. "Yeah, I am of veterinary medicine.
Hmm.
I don't know much about it.
I feel like it would depend on what drugs they have on hand.
Yes, that's the
If you
good question.
if you got a tranquilizer for a bull, work on me.
You got they're coming from the circus, so they have an elephant
Yeah,
tranquilizer.
yeah.
Put it in.
Let's
Put it
go.
in.
If you're like, I got this little pill for a cat. No, it's not happening. We're
Yeah,
not. You're
yeah.
not touching me. And also, like, is the vet like a pet vet where they deal mostly with like domesticated, as far as like in-house animals, or are they like a farm vet where they're dealing
So,
with?
okay, did you look at some of my notes on this? This is
No.
ridiculous when I was writing this down. And I jot down notes on ideas I come up with because I hate you. I absolutely hate you. Shut up.
Because like if it's a vet that deals
Oh,
mostly
right.
with snakes, like
Yeah.
I only have one heart, not 10. Like
Well, I was
give
thinking the
me
same like a cow. Like, I mean, yeah, we might look the same size, but like a four-chamber stomach versus, yeah, I don't have that.
right,
Like,
right.
uh,
But if they work with
a
like
lot of
some
the
pigs, maybe.
but there's like a lot of the stuff that's similar.
Right, right. It's just I think though mostly it depends on the drugs that they're bringing to the table.
That is the deciding factor. I agree with that now. I didn't have a good answer for this either, but I'm with you now. If they have the good stuff in
Yeah.
their little medical bag,
Oh yeah.
then
Of course,
I'm on board. Yeah.
if that vet is on a plane and they like whip out some tranquilizer, then you have to look at the TSA and go, how did that get passed?
It's the guy from Jurassic Park. He's across the plane. Clever girl.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of Jurassic Park, have you've seen them, right? Like you've seen all like most of them?
Yes, I think there's only one I have not seen. One of the uh not the it was the not the most recent one, but the one before it.
Okay. So I have a question.
Yeah.
Why does that Asian doctor keep making the same mistake?
Who keeps letting him, I think is the question.
Thank you. He is the doctor, and he's the one that does the DNA in every single movie.
It's
And it's
the
like,
perfect the guy's brilliant because he keeps getting away with it. Everybody's like, "This guy, let's trust this guy."
yeah,
Like, "Wait, isn't he the guy?" Nah, can't possibly be.
I was watching. Oh, I
They
forgot
all
what
seem
one.
to know, right? They all seem to know he's the guy.
Right, but I was watching. What one was it? It was the one. It was the one where like the old cast came back.
Oh, that was the one I didn't see.
Oh, okay. But he's in it. But he's also, I think, in the ones with Chris Pratt.
Yes.
And I'm
Isn't
like,
it Doctor Wu or
yeah,
something?
Doctor Wu. There we go. Thank you. I'm sitting there. I was like, oh, this can't. So I IMDb'd it. I'm like, oh no, this guy is the doctor in the first one all the way down. Like,
Yeah, it's the same actor too, isn't it?
yeah, I think it is. But I'm sitting there like, you guys are the definition of Einstein's insanity definition.
Yeah. Is they're like, "Well, who do we trust to help us with the dinosaurs? Doctor Wu? You have experience." Guys, don't you remember? Why was there nobody there going, guys, do you remember his experience? Do you remember his hybrids?
Right,
This is the guy
exactly.
with the hybrids.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it just like, the second one should have been like a new doctor. Like, "Hey, we got this new doctor. He's not
Yeah.
quite so crazy. Let's try this out."
So
No,
remember
they
that
don't.
evil doctor we had who was creating
Yeah,
we got a different one. But
exactly.
no, they keep bringing back the same one. Like,
Doctor Wu, yeah, unbelievable.
aren't you the guy with that got a lot of people killed?
Yeah,
No. You're
no,
he doesn't even hide it, right? He's not like out there saying he doesn't have like the glasses with the big nose and the mustache.
exactly, no. I mean, I
He's
think
like
he grows out his hair, and then he cuts it, and then maybe grows it out, and then but yeah, his disguises are bushly at best.
just it's wild. It's like Superman, right? Superman with his glasses, Doctor Wu with the length of his hair. Well, you look like Doctor Wu, however, your hair is longer. So possibly you can't possibly be Doctor Wu.
Exactly. But you know what? To your point, going back to the veterinarian, if they had a dinosaur trank, let's go.
They hunt you down. You have to run through from the around the plane from them. That maybe that's a great idea for a doctor. In order to get you can get free treatment,
Mm.
but you have to make it to the doctor's office through the forest and through the hunters.
Ooh.
Or maybe just one hunter,
Just one. Okay.
but he's hunting you down. Too bad we don't have Sean Connery anymore. He'd be a great option for one of the hunters.
Ah, yes. I'm out here in the bush. I'm going to get me that guy. Yes.
That's it, right? That's intimidating. So you got to
Doesn't mean
run
a
through,
very
and
few words, but when he talks,
it's got to be a foreigner with an accent. You can't have an American. Well, maybe with a Southern accent, but that's good. That's terrifying.
that is called the
Well, now
Texas
you got yourselves
Chainsaw
a pretty
Massacre.
mouth over there. I'm gonna hunt you down.
Oh! Yeah, when you hear that yeehaw,
Yeah. Ah!
it's
But
too late.
I feel like Australian's the best. If I'm being hunted by somebody, I want them to have an Australian accent.
Really? Because you feel
Yeah, I think
dangerous?
what's that?
Because you would feel dangerous? Like,
I
you'd be
would.
like,
It would
"I'm a
amp up
dangerous."
the danger. Yeah, I would
Yeah,
feel like they're probably gonna get me.
because you're so dangerous.
No, not because I'm dangerous, because
Oh.
I feel like they're dangerous.
Oh, I thought, well, if they're hunting you, see, I thought you were saying, like, because Steve Irwin always went after the dangerous animals, that you would be a dangerous animal. That's why
Oh,
the Australians would be after you.
no, but then it's kind of twofold. Because honestly, I don't want to be killed by somebody without experience, right? That would be embarrassing, right? Like you're mounted on the wall of some guy who's like, "Yeah, this is my first time in his New York apartment." Like, I I don't want
Oh.
that. How
No.
embarrassing would that be? Like, I don't want to be hung up there. But you put me on the wall, and an Australian guy with gators and huntsman spiders and all of the other things that Australia has to offer. But then you're right. The other layer of that is that I would then feel powerful. Like I
Yeah.
am the most dangerous game of all.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
if you're getting hunted by some guy who paid $5 million for the experience, like that doesn't. I just feel like garbage. I just feel used.
Right. It's like I think that's the same way with the big game over in Africa. Like, these tribesmen go out there with spears and knives and bows and arrows, and they get them, and they're like, "You know what? Well done, sir. You got
You know,
me fair and and then you get the
poachers.
well, not the poachers, but you get, like, the guys that pay big money to
Oh
go
yeah,
hunt,
okay.
and they
Poachers. Yeah.
bring, like, they bring these big rifles, and they're like, "Oh, you see this bullet? It could take down a 747, but I'm out here getting myself an elephant." And they just, like, load it, and it's like, "Alright." Yeah,
You're a dentist.
you
Like
see over
what are you
there,
doing?
he fricking knocked out the elephant with a spear. Like, step up your game, dude. Just
Yeah,
saying.
you're right. It's kind of that dynamic there where it's like I also desire to be valued. Um, so
Yeah.
I don't want to just be hunted by some wealthy dentist from the
Yeah.
Bronx.
exactly.
That I don't know if that's a wealthy neighborhood, but,
Right. We'll go with it though.
all right, yeah, from Manhattan. We'll say
Oh, okay.
Manhattan.
Ooh, uptown
Um,
here.
no, yes. Uh, yeah, I wanna be they gotta have an accent from the Australian bush.
I like how you're very if I'm being hunted, an Australian.
It's gotta be. There's no other option.
If
Maybe, well, I guess maybe like a African tribesman.
there you go. If not,
Sure.
if an Australian isn't available, let's go with an African tribesman. That's not available. You have to find a Hun because that's all I'm going with.
Maybe, one of those guides through the Amazon? That
Yeah,
would be
those
I
guys,
think that
those
would be suitable.
yeah,
That would work too.
yeah. I mean, they have to dodge anacondas, so
Right.
or avoid. I don't know if you can dodge an
Can
anaconda.
you die? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not familiar,
I
enough.
don't want to find out either.
Oh,
Per
I'd
our
prefer not
discussion
to.
last year.
What's that?
Well, I said per our discussion last year.
Yes.
I would still absolutely be willing to go python hunting to put it on the show.
Why oh, see, that's all right, we're still on board with that. We'd
Yeah.
probably are there anacondas in Florida?
I hope not. But some people buy them and they're loose.
And I couldn't
So
tell the difference. That's the problem. Like, I don't know if I'm going up against a python or a the anaconda.
either way, they're both constrictors. Not a fan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, what's worse, a constrictor or a venomous one?
I feel like venom, at least, sure, you feel pain, you foam at the mouth, but it's over in seconds.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay. Okay.
I don't need any snake experts going, actually.
Okay.
Um, I feel like because you get constricted
Yeah.
and every breath is leading you towards your last.
Ooh.
Because as you breathe out, they
They
tighten.
they tighten. Okay.
And then sometimes before you're even dead, comes
Oh.
around
Oh.
and it swallows you. It's like
So
the Sarlacc from Star Wars, um, on Tatooine where Jabba throws all the people into.
oh, yes, yes, yes.
Digests you over thousands of years, I think.
Yes.
Times
Yeah.
that would be.
Yeah.
And, I mean, similar. It's a similar experience, and you don't want that. You don't want that experience of being slowly digested.
No. I feel like now I have a great defense move against the constrictor if I just hold my breath. Starts constricting me, I just go, and then I don't breathe out because then it won't constrict. And then I'll either die because I'm holding my breath too long,
You just suffocate yourself.
or the constrictor gives up because he got too bored.
He's too strong.
Or I just like break out like it's a rope or something.
All these little pieces go flying. You're like Samson.
Yes, yes. There we go. There we go. So, Russ, I think I answered your question. Now I want you to answer your question. Would you let a vet take care of you?
I'm actually you actually I didn't really know going into this question, but I think you helped me out a lot. Yeah, if they have the strong medication.
Yeah.
But it depends on what they deal with on a regular basis.
Right. Okay. All right.
So a lot of the stuff's similar, so I feel like they could do some good.
Right. Right.
But if they are rubbing my belly to try to keep me calm while they're doing this and trying to feed me treats,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna enjoy the experience.
Well,
Well, I
what are
guess
the
I
treats?
might. What's that? What
What are
is
the
why I'm
treats?
done. Could I mean, some of those treats are good, like,
Well, what if they're feeding you like M&Ms?
take it easy, take it easy. Oh, gosh, okay.
Oh, so basically, ladies and gentlemen, if you have a good tranquilizer and M&Ms or something along the you could essentially take care of Russ or I. So
If we we'd be good to go.
keep that in mind as you're, I don't know, thinking about your life. You're like, well, at least I'm not that easy.
We're always here to make you feel better about yourself.
Exactly. And about your angels.
And about you. We're your better angels, essentially, is
go.
what it boils down to.
Yeah.
Folks, this has been the Menacing Millennials podcast. We'll be back next week. Hopefully, maybe John will be back. I don't know. We're not actually.
Yeah.
He went python hunting, and we have not heard back from him. We told him we were going to go as a group, and he got a jump start on us. So we'll hopefully be in touch with him. But if you have any thoughts of your own, and any comment you want to add to what we talk about here, find us on X at Menacing Podcasts. Look us up on Facebook. Search for the Menacing Millennials. And then you can email us menacingpodcast@gmail.com. You can also hit us up on Spotify or YouTube. We'll get those comments as well. And you can listen to this podcast, share it with your friends anywhere podcasts are available. But you can only watch it on Spotify and YouTube. So go there if you want to see our lovely faces and the antics that ensue. Brent, any last words?
Just treat your angel nicely.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Boom.